Every time I watch Tucker Carlson, I'm reminded of where I want to be in 5 years. Tucker Carlson always gets the most amazing people to interview. Now, obviously, it's given that he is well known. He's held very powerful positions in news media, and he has a huge cult-like following. But he had a guy on his show. This guy went viral for posting a letter, an open letter to the American people from signatories of this Declaration of Military Accountability. Now, this letter was dated January 1st, 2024, and I don't know why I haven't seen it yet, but obviously Tucker Carlson brought this to the light, and I think now it has gone viral considering it's had over 4 million views on Twitter. This letter reminds me of why we have a voice and why we're able to use it and why we need to, as people, stick together and band behind one another. Now, this guy, Brad Miller, he's a happily resigned former Army officer and a constitutionalist. Now, he's the one that I guess is going viral for the letter, but basically the letter is calling out military leaders or people within our military that he believes, and I'm just paraphrasing, and this is all for entertainment and satire purposes only. You guys can go check it out yourself. I don't want to get in trouble with anything or for explaining this in a way that they could say that's not what it is. But basically what it sounds like is that they want to hold these military leaders accountable for what they have done, their misdeeds. This is what the full letter looks like, and you can find this if you go to his Twitter account, and he has the link to the full letter below. Senior military leaders received an email with a letter attached called the Declaration of Military Accountability. 230 other military, or I guess, military members signed this letter. You are welcome to sign not the letter, but they have something set up for us to, cooperate with this and say, yes, we're calling on the military to these leaders to step aside and to get corruption out of the military. So you can find that on his Twitter as well. He said, it was an easy decision to sign this. I am committed to defending liberty and ensuring accountability within our government. So to explain why I have to say for entertainment and satire only is because, the internet is heavily censored. And what this is really about, as you can see behind me here, it says soldiers are filing paperwork here. They're basically 200 active and retired service members that are signing and calling for U.S. military leaders to be held accountable for the enforcement of the COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Yes, that's what this is about. They're basically saying in this letter that military leaders broke the law, suppressed the free exercise of religion, and they're just saying that we pursue the restoration through accountability. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm hoping and praying that, they get some sort of justice from this, because it says here in this letter that they enabled lawlessness and the unwilling experimentation of service members. Wow, these are crazy claims, right? And their actions has caused irreparable harm for people. Anyway, so I think at this point, we need more signatures. We need people to stand up and realize they have a voice and they can be heard. I don't know what you guys think about this, but this is definitely a different way to go about something than, like whistleblowers and doing a dump of, private documents or something. This is just basically them saying, we are not happy with what happened and we're filing this grievance in the form of a letter. We're doing it on a huge social media site, and we hope that this gets enough signatures to where we can hold these leaders accountable. I'm hoping that they win and that they get some sort of resolve from this, because I believe truly, and I did a video on this about 6 months back about how corrupt I believe our military is. The military industrial complex on a whole has way too much power, and I don't even think they act within the rights of, as we saw with Lloyd, just being out and not telling the president or the administration that he was even out, that there's so much corruption that it's very possible that, there's a lot of people that need to go, and they're just in these positions and they are not being held accountable. So I'm happy to support Brad Miller. And if you want to find him, he's at Brad Miller 1010 on Twitter. Have a great day, and remember to think for yourself.